Bonjour class! Welcome to your first screencast. What I'm going to do today is just show you guys a little sample of what you can do for your speaking task, which is interval 1, task 3. So let's go ahead and um, so what you guys have to do is record yourself. Like I said during our meeting today, I would love if you could record 60 minutes of, or no, not an hour, 60 seconds of speaking. You have to do at least 30 seconds. If you do not make speaking up to 30 seconds, you will not be, no, you're not going to pass this. So, no. You don't have to do all 60 seconds, but it needs to be at least 30. We can do this. So here is, if you click right here, you will be taken to this. Just kidding. This. So I kind of revised this to make it online learning-ish. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can see better. So this needs to be at least 30 seconds, maximum 60. It's obviously not going to be in front of the class. You're going to be videotaping yourself. You can do this on your Chromebook. You can do this on your phone. I don't really mind as long as you turn it on Google Classroom. So you're going to be telling me some or all of the things that I've just highlighted. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of notes and a couple of examples. So in order to say something that you did before school, before is avant. So avant l'école, je me, oh no, sorry, I don't know that. Avant l'école, j'ai mangé le petit déjeuner. Okay, remembering avant is before. How you got to school. In order to say I got to school, you're going to say I arrived. So that's going to be je suis arrivée. Since I'm a girl, I'm going to add an extra E. If you're a boy, you do not add the extra E. So je suis arrivée à l'école en bus. If you did not arrive in the bus, you would put en voiture. If you arrived by foot, because I know I've seen some of you walking to school, you would say à pied. Okay? What time you got to school? Again, you're going to use je suis arrivée à l'école. Oops, I forgot my accent. Je suis arrivée à l'école à 7h30, for example. What you did before classes started, maybe I hung out with my friends. So I'm going to say a complete sentence because I want to maximize the time that I'm speaking. So I'm going to say avant les cours. I'm going to say j'ai traîné avec les amis. Remembering that before is avant. Okay? What you did in some of your classes, you might want to use the word pendant because pendant means during, which I'm going to put over here, what you did during some of your classes. And notice this says some of your classes, not one of your classes. So I would appreciate you telling me 2 different classes or 3 different classes. So give me an example, like pendant les maths, j'ai fait les maths. Another example would be pendant le français. Let's be honest, j'ai beaucoup parlé. Another idea would be pendant la musique, j'ai dansé. Okay? Whatever. I would like at least 2 classes if you choose that option. So pendant whatever class. What you did at lunchtime, Um, Here you can put au déjeuner. That means at lunchtime. Or you can put pendant le déjeuner. Maybe you ate, j'ai mangé. Okay, maybe you talked with your friends, j'ai parlé, etc. Okay. You could also use a negative like I didn't eat, je n'ai pas mangé. I didn't talk with friends, je n'ai pas parlé avec les amis. What you did after school or when you got home. So let's remember that after is après. Après l'école. What did you do? If I had no children and no job, maybe I would read. J'ai lu. Maybe I would cook delicious food. J'ai cuisiné. Maybe if I were 15, I would hang out with my friends. J'ai traîné. I guess I can hang out with my friends, even though I'm 33. It's fine. Maybe you have a practice, so you could say j'ai entraîné. Okay, that's I trained. If you want to say somewhere you went, you could also say après l'école. You're gonna say je suis allée, extra E if you're a girl, au café, for example. You could also say au café atomic, au café Starbucks, okay, whatever cafe you're gonna go to. So a couple of examples of some new information is these two things that I'm going to highlight right here in pink. When you are talking about the past tense, when you're saying like I went somewhere, I arrived somewhere, you need je suis. And there are, I believe, 16 specific verbs that you need to use je suis with. And we're not going to get into all those details on this video, but if you want to, you can look up Dr. and Mrs. Vandertramp. Okay, these are the verbs. Dr. and Mrs. Vandertramp. Dr. and Mrs. Vandertramp is an acronym for the different verbs that you need to use. This is not very high quality. Okay, whatever, sorry. Devenir, revenir, monter, rentrer, sortir. So these are a bunch of different verbs. So if you're going to use one of these verbs, see we have arriver right here. We have aller right here. If you're going to use one of these verbs, like I showed you on the example, you need to use je suis. So for example, looking right here with aller, you're going to say je suis allé. Looking right here with arriver, you're going to say je suis arrivé. And if you're a girl, the extra E on arrivé is very important. So if all of that stuff right there that I just said for like the last minute or two was really confusing with the je suis, don't worry about it. You don't have to do every single one of these bullet points, but you do need to talk for, like I said, at least 30 seconds, if not closer to 60. Let me know if you guys have questions on this. Please do not write all of these things down. These are just for your notes to take if you want to. I mean, you can write them down and use it, but the video that you record and send to me should not be like, je suis allé, like don't read it, okay? That's very boring. I don't like grading things like that. This is a speaking assignment, not a reading assignment, so please don't read off of the notes that you take for yourself. Also, I've just given you some really, really, really good ideas, but do not use all of my ideas, okay? Be original. Come up with your own things that you did. This is not going to be shared on Google Classroom, but obviously you can pause the video and take some notes if you want to. I'm not going to be picky about like accents and things because this is a speaking assignment. So I'm not going to look for accents. I'm going to listen for them. So what that means is you should say something like j'ai mangé. Okay, remember the E with the accent aigu. This is pronounced, I'm going to make this bigger. This is pronounced A. Okay, so it's really important that you guys remember this because, again, it's a speaking assignment, so you should be speaking as well as you can. If you're nervous about it, if you want to practice with me, that's fine. We have a number of different office hours that you guys can come to. Remember, those are on Friday from 1:15 to 2 o'clock, and also on Tuesday from 3 to 3:45. So I have a few different sessions that you guys can come to in the next week and a half, which I believe is the length of this interval. So, questions, come see me during office hours. I hope this was helpful and good luck. Bonne chance. Au revoir. You'll do great.